So this is 5 seconds quicker than an LMP2. Well, 10 seconds, but we'll say 9, but compared to me, which isn't very good. Or at least in this thing. Alrighty. 10 minutes, Doug. You ready? Or not 10 minutes. 10. Whatever.
You got 1 minute.
Alright. I'm recording.
Well, it's an hour race, too.
I said that. Good luck, everybody. This has fun. You guys want to wish my buddy Doug happy birthday? He's got one eye, one arm, and one kidney. So if you guys want to wish him happy birthday, he's spotting. He could hear you.
Check. Let me see something.
Good luck and happy birthday, Doug.
Happy birthday, Doug.
There's 3. Alright.
Happy birthday.
4.
Jesus. Hey, don't listen to him. He's
Hold on,
a
you can't
spag.
hear it. You can't hear it.
Did it not go?
I don't know if I turn on all time. If you turn off all teams. See, that guy even said happy birthday in a different language. How about that?
I'm on all teams.
Well, you people will have to unmute it, so. See, that guy's in the Audi. That thing is ugly looking. Say it's not your birthday. Well, well, never mind.
Alright, so we're going to have to pit, I take it, right?
Yeah.
This thing isn't going to run an hour.
No, the LMP2s run 30 minutes, so this might only run 20.
Okay.
I have to pit 3 times.
Alright. I mean, there is like a ton of like
GTPs.
stuff you can adjust.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like the BR system mode, HY. I don't even know.
Go through it and try it, and like
men.
see if we can, like, if I can kind of adjust it. Like, go through and kind of see.
Now these are in-car
Power
adjustments.
steering. Power steering. Yeah, that we'll read it and see what it does.
Will it tell me when I hover over it?
Yeah, if you hold your thing over it.
It's not. It doesn't say on the
BRS.
black box.
Well, it won't say on the black box. You'll have to go into the thingy and check.
Raj.
It's like lateral slip. I
let's
don't know what
see.
that means. Tire pressure race. So it's RPM miles an hour.
Fuck out.
Doug, you
It's
have
not-
more of a
it's-
clue than I do, because you're outside the car, not stuck in this thing.
It's not. Yeah, it's not doing anything when I hover over because we're in the car now.
Yeah.
So, dude, I don't know what anything does. So you're just gonna have to live with it.
You can't see crap out of this thing. That's the one thing. You really can't see nothing. You just gotta. It's built for speed, not being able to drive it.
Well, let's see your cockpit. Oh, you got plenty of view. Come on. I can see out the side windows.
What is your FOV at? Well, you have 3 screens. You have 3 screens. That's why. I'm stuck on one. All I can see on that middle screen. I can see, Doug. I can barely see the edge of the left wing mirror. I can't see the mirror, but I can see the. I can see the pair.
The A pillar or
yeah,
whatever.
I can see PAR on the wing mirror. That's all I can see. PAR on the wing mirror. And to the right, all I see is a bunch of wires, and then it blocks off like that arrow.
I can
is
see
as far as
back
it
to the
goes.
back part of the window of the door
Yeah,
window.
see, I can't see that. Like, I can't see him right now. I can't see him right now. I can see the roof. That's all I can see. That thing does look cooler, but it's ugly from the front. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't see what my FOV is right now, but I think it's like 205 or something like that. It's a lot.
Yeah, mine's 90. 93.
All right, let's get back.
I'll turn it to 90 and see. Well, Or
Or
93.
chased. All right. See if I can back up a little bit.
All right.
Just try to get.
We got an hour of this thing. I'm going to show you how cool this thing is, Doug. Really hope I don't send it off into one and die. Let me know when he goes. I mean, by the time you say it, he's going to be gone. So,
Yeah.
like, he's...
Going.
Jesus! He took off.
That was nice.
Holy crap. Did you see that?
Yeah, he was like shot out of a cannon.
You guys can both come back and finish top 4.
Must have had a
You
wreck.
killed my butt.
You know what I say? Go see what happened.
I gotta watch the replay, but I'm pretty sure I was holding my line, Gabriel. Wasn't clear.
Number 13. Oh, there it is.
I chalked that up to a weird race start.
Well, they were way in the back here, too.
They're probably entering that right-hander, that one that Chris struggled with.
No. Well, you got the real hard right-hander, and then you come up the hill,
Yeah.
and you have that left-hander and then a right-hander to get on the front straightaway.
Yeah.
They were in the left-hander.
God dang.
Nope, that was that dude that just said he was holding his line. He actually pushed up into him. Because that guy's on the outside on the rumble strips, and he pushed out to him. So. No, that was not that dude's fault.
Ooh. Wait for tires to get warm. Come on.
Come on, you got this. You have like a mile behind
Alright, Gabriel,
you.
like I said, I gotta watch the replay, but I really feel like you weren't clear and moved left, but whatever. I'll see after. Sorry if it was my fault, but...
All these button doohickeys and all these screens, you guys can't just tell that? Like, you ain't got a replay mode?
Ooh, LMP off in the weeds on the West Horseshoe.
I'm in the LMP1, so maybe it's a little different, but... All these damn buttons, it looks like you can go to space with them. And that's what the leader did
You
when
only
he
have
first took off.
57 and a half minutes to go.
Woo!
You're almost done. Well, iRacing doesn't have the C8 GT3.
It's already in and it's a GTE, but they just don't update anything. Like, I don't understand why they can't just lower the power just a little bit and then make it have ABS, because it's not hard to code ABS.
A little off track there.
No, that was just clean off the tires.
Cool them down a bit
Yeah.
in that nice, cool gravel.
Oh, I forgot. We got to go through traffic. Oh, God. This thing's kind of already unstable. So I wish I knew what to change or what I could do, like on the setup, to kind of be
I
add
don't
more
know what any of
downforce
that
before I
stuff
do.
is.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying setup-wise to add more downforce, because it kind of felt like a little, like less grip on the.
So is the HYS battery charge? Is that the boost?
Yeah. So if you go into the controls, in the very bottom and left side, that's boosty button. See, just not from using it this entire time, I'm 5/10, 6/10, 7/10. I can't remember how much horsepower it actually is. But I think it's like 200, 300 extra horsepower when you hit that button. That's electric horsepower.
You're at 51% charge on the battery.
See, when I brake and lift and all that, it goes more. And I have a little bar on the left or the right side of the steering wheel to show how much I used, and then the left side is how much I've used for that lap. Ooh, goddamn.
Oh.
It doesn't like when I use it.
Right.
Boost! Haha! Get all of it back. Now lift. Get to this corner. Good. Boost! And I'm maxed out. 187.
Yeah, that whole wreck at the start, they were right here, and then wreck right there. That's how far back they were.
Like, I don't know if we should be running out of boost or how much boost we should have, or... Like, when you run these things, it's less racing and more just managing everything. Like, 'cause they're so fast you can't race. But
Yeah, I don't know, but like I said, there is like a ton of shit on this in-car adjustment page.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Like, and I don't know what any of that. I don't know what any of it does. Remember, I struggle running a front-wheel drive Honda Civic, so yeah, I don't think this is the car for me.
Yeah, this is all-wheel drive. It's better. This thing actually is easier to drive than that thing, Doug. Not even gonna lie. Like,
I might actually start running those more. It was kind of fun, and then started to figure a couple little things out.
as soon as you get loose in those, wide open.
And just the way to attack the turns in those is a little bit different. Alright, there's your first lap car.
Why is it gotta be a Corvette? No, I like that. I like driving the GTEs, but I like the look of them. GTEs do look better than the... Hey, stupid! No! Sorry. I had a Neo at him. I won't finish last. I won't finish last. I won't finish last. I just pull away from that guy. Oh, he is
That guy's
on me.
driving it hard in the...
Like, I don't know how
Yeah,
hard I
he's
can drive it in, so. I'm braking at the braking point. So he's using boost. He's using boost, now he backed off. I don't know how to tell, or like be able to try to stay ahead. Gotta know where to use boost at. I'm just kind of willy-nilly in it. There, I could drive it in really deep. Any other kind of corner, I'm not comfortable with that at all. I'm just braking at the braking point. Which
I got more cars coming up on.
watch this. I'm gonna noom these guys. Ready? I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. Ready? And noom. Noom mode activated. Noom.
What's up, Chris?
What's up?
I'm nooming people, Chris. I'm nooming them. Noom. You know what nooming people is, Chris?
Oh yeah.
You go right around them in the LP1. Just meow.
Under caution again at the Rolex.
Yeah, Corvette just went behind the wall.
There's an LMP3 that they're all gathered around.
Yeah,
he's tuned their Corvette. Why can't iRacing do it for us so we could overrun it?
I don't know.
Because they don't ever update and they're super slow.
Well, they detuned that fucking Corvette so bad that it's just straight garbage. They choked the hell of snot out of that thing.
They're supposed to have a new one for the class next year. They were saying earlier in the race.
2024.
Oh, 2024.
Yeah, 2024.
I was half asleep at the time.
What, in iRacing?
What are you guys doing right now?
I just
iRacing 2024?
No, in real life.
Oh.
I'm watching Drug Drive to LMP. Or is he watching Cave?
Nope, this is me.
It is Cave.
Look at me, look at me.
never
I'm
mind,
newing
I'm
people. I just go right by him, just I don't know what happened to the guy out back, but I gained on him. It is sketchy going through lap cars in this thing, but it is fun as crap.
Drive the LMP in 24 next year.
I'd be down.
I think so too.
I'd be down. We need to just go for the win. Like a go for the win kind of team. Pow, pow, pow. You're slow. Hey, look at you, look at you. Hey, you're slow. The
way I feel like I've been performing in the road racing, it's like anything is fucking possible at this point. I swear to God, I feel like I've just stepped up to a whole new level.
Buddy, mew.
I probably would have been an 1800 today, but I ended up running out of gas last night.
Look at you, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Fucking pissed me right
Look
off.
at you, I'm faster than you, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Nick.
Hey Nick, I'm Newman people. Not Newming people, like not flipping through the air upside down, but... What did you flash me for? I will brake check you next time I get next to you. I'm faster than you, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Oh, that's better. Gotta get my caffeine in me.
I know, an hour ago I just cracked open a Monsters. I probably didn't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
No, he was talking about
Cracked
muting.
open. No, I
He was
just woke
talking
up.
about muting me.
I was up for a little while, watched some of the race, and went back to sleep.
Yeah, I've had it on Peacock here for a little while.
You said cock.
Yeah. Well, it's cool. You know, I work in the kitchen, so the walls are stainless. It's graveyard, so I'm just gonna put it on the fucking on my phone, and I'm just gonna slap that bitch on the wall.
Yes, sir.
How's that gonna work?
I don't blame you.
Cause I have my phone's got a magnet on the back for the wall for my wallet, so I'm just gonna hang it on the
Watch this
wall
duck.
and put the race on.
Tell you what though, the 48
There's
teams
nobody
did
around
well.
you right now, right?
There
Nope.
was, they were freaking.
But I hit the
Just
button and
killing
I
it.
went fast.
Jimmy were killing.
I hit the button and I went.
Oh yeah.
They're talking
I
about how
guess-
he's the whole new driver this year in comparison to what he was the previous years in this.
Yeah. And Magnussen said he's planning to run Sebring because Peugeot, or Peugeot, however you want to say it, is decided not to run Sebring. But after that, he's got to go to Europe and run the WEC with that team because they're going to be ready to go after Sebring. So WEC had stated
Hey, I'm
that they have to
67
run
tenths up, Doug.
Sebring 1000 or they have to run Spa or they will not be able to run Le Mans. So my guess is he'll
Bagelers.
run Sebring as far as Sebring 12 and then from there forward he'll be going running WEC shit.
Hey Chris.
Are you actually racing, Cave,
Yes.
or are you just practicing?
No, I'm racing. We got 45 minutes left. I don't know. Doug, check. My brain can't work. with
46
these.
minutes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, so you
Never mind.
just get started?
Yeah. It's the driver pure sprint in European thingy.
Yeah, I did. You did the Corvette the other day at Spa when they were at Spa, and it was.
I
you
ran a
came
race
in-
all the other day actually.
You got P7 out of it.
I got a P10, I think it was, or 11, something like that. But I wasn't trying to push the issue. I was just trying to run clean and get my light because I want to get my A license back. I need 3 more NPRs and I'll have it. I'm at a 4.51
Oh shit!
safety rating, so I just need to get 3 more NPR races in, and then I'll get my A license back.
We all just ran Detroit today for IMSA Endurance.
Hard pass.
Wasn't-
Thank you.
It
right at 45.
Bad. It was really rough because the splits were shit. We were in a fucking almost a 2K split. Both myself and Andrew ran, and then Cabe and Caden ran, and we're both in the same race, and that was just a rough race.
I just don't like that track.
I like
Sorry,
that
Nicholas.
track a lot.
I like
I
Spa,
like it now, but
just
damn.
don't like-
It's
don't like
it's
that
it's weird to race, but to just race and long laps, oh my god, that is so cool.
No, I bet you there's very few passing opportunities there.
Oh yeah, you really can't pass. I mean,
Only
there's a
you're
few
one or
diving
two-
point. There's a
one
few
or
dive
two
points,
maybe.
but like it's
Yeah. On some of those hard right-handers.
A lot of it was just simply a lot of it had just simply based. You had to really try to. You just had to basically try to get through it and wait for everybody else to do their own thing.
Yeah.
You know? It was different. I mean, we did okay, but
No, I've
Yeah,
learned Kobayashi's a fucking beast, dude. That guy
Dude,
can drive those fucking LMPs like a fucking monster.
yeah, that guy is a whole different level of insane.
Dude, those guys see that dude coming, they just give him a wide berth.
I mean, he just
I
doesn't
like
give a
that.
shit, but he's also really good at it too. So
so
Dude, the
he's
dude is
so
just
he's
so
like Kyle
godly
Larson
proud.
of the IMSO stuff. Cause he's
No,
Asian
like
too, right?
Kyle Larson. He's great, not a one champ wonder.
Yeah.
No, Larson's really good. I'm just giving you a hard time, kid. Although you're a Harvick fan.
Well,
we
I
all
was
know
talking
that.
about him being Asian, because that's what, well, Larson joked about that
Larson's
one time.
not Asian.
Yes, he is. He joked about it when he was playing
No.
games with Denny Hamlin.
He's not Asian.
Yes, he
He's
was.
American. No, he's American.
He's Asian American, all right?
No, he's an American. If you're born in America, you're an American. You're not an Asian
I apologize,
American.
Alex,
You're
if
not
there
an
was
African
context here,
American.
it's
You're not a
not even a
Caucasian
zero
American.
on my
You're
end.
fucking American.
He made fun of
And
it.
if we had more belief like that, our country wouldn't be as fucked up as it is.
you're not wrong.
I mean, you may have a
That guy is catching me
nationality
hard,
or
Doug.
you know your heritage, maybe because we're a melting pot, maybe from Asia or things like that. But fact of the matter is, if you're born in the continent in either the 50 United States, you are an American.
Well, I'm not focused on that. I'm busy.
Because when you go to, here's the deal. When you go to Europe, they don't look at you when you talk with our accent and go, "Oh, look, this guy's Asian," even though he looks, he's from Hawaii or or he's got Asian descent.
We
And
don't
they
have
go,
an
"Oh, he's a
accent.
fucking
We are
American."
normal. Everybody else has an accent.
Not when you're in another country. You're the one with an accent.
Brandon, what do you mean?
Speaking
I
of
didn't touch
religion,
anyone.
in
Yeah,
any other
but if
countries.
someone else from any other place tries to do an American accent,
I think the Ford lost control and
can't.
spun
It
into
just-
you. I didn't touch anyone.
it's the hardest one to do.
Bullshit. Guys from England
In
do
theory-
American accent and then guys just
I
from
don't know. I think everyone does them pretty decently.
Well, an
I'm
American
sorry, I
accent.
think
How do you do an American accent?
Okay.
You know which accents they always fuck up? Fucking
English.
Russian accents.
Oh,
They,
the Russian, yeah.
they cannot do a Russian accent. It's just,
point, dude. That's a good point.
like, I don't know if you guys ever saw it. Was that movie with
Went out
Edward
of
Norton
Russia.
and Matt Damon and John Malkovich?
Look, this is
Oh,
LMP2, Doug.
Rounders.
Yeah.
Malkovich tried to be the Russian with
Oh,
the
it was
Oreos.
so bad. And he's such a good actor, and that was so horrible. And I'm like, dude.
cringeworthy there.
Yeah,
It
it
ruined the
will.
movie, right?
Yeah, it did. His parts,
It was a
you know.
good movie up until you saw him. Like, what the fuck is this?
I make him like as a serious kind of villain, like anyone to be scared of with that fucked up.
yeah,
like
how can
Russian accent.
you just laugh at him, wouldn't you? Just, fuck, ha, ha.
But yeah, that's one that I always notice in movies that are bad. And I like how we do our movies and like say they're doing a World War II thing,
Yeah.
and they go into the German camp, and it's like, oh, so Germans don't speak German; they just speak, English with a bad German accent. You know?
Obviously.
I'm like,
Honestly,
I
the only
did-
thing where I've seen Germans really do, which this show was just done really well. You're an idiot. So what you see Germans do where they spoke German was Band of Brothers.
I watched that show.
Oh yeah.
That's a good show.
Band
The
of Brothers was
too.
good.
Yeah, it was really good, dude. That never gets old, dude. You can watch that movie. You can watch that show time and time again, and it does not get old.
I actually really like the Pacific too.
That one's really good too, Doug. I like that one as well. I think I like Band of Brothers a little bit more just because that particular battalion my grandfather was in World War II, so I have more of a family connection.
That's cool.
But yeah, he was in that battalion. My grandfather was a glider troop, and my grandfather was a glider troop during the Normandy drops.
What was that? The guy, there was a thing I saw, and the guy said, like, my grandfather, who's 100 years old, did not fight in both world wars for this type of shit to go on. I forget. It was just something stupid. And they're like, well, if he's 100, how the heck did he fight in 2 world wars? And he said, I said he didn't fight
Thank you,
in
Sebastian. I apologize.
world wars. It's like the Hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandfather died in World War II.
So
Oh,
can
I'm so
Brady
sorry
make
to
up
hear
his
that.
mind?
Well, he wasn't in the war. He was on a skiing trip or whatever.
You just have to be in Austria on a ski trip.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah.
My last lap was
Yeah.
67 tenths faster than my fastest lap, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Dave.
67 everywhere you go.
Swear to God.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Every time I look at a score in another game, I run a lap, it's just 67 everywhere.
Yeah, it's like Fight Club now. Like everywhere you look.
It's like right now,
Number one rule of Fight
67
Club?
tenths off.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
Yes, sir.
The second rule of Fight Club. You don't talk
Don't.
about Fight Club.
Fight Club. It means you guys are breaking the first 2 rules.
Although I have to admit, I find it funny that cancer culture canceled Neil Young, the king of cancel culture, canceled himself out. That is so amazing.
What?
Right.
Thank you, Raymond.
I was
Goodbye.
like, okay, that's awkward.
Haha, I just
No,
noomed that guy. You see
at
that?
This point, at this point, why would Spotify do that from a business standpoint? I guarantee you, at this point in Neil Young's career, way more people are following Rogan than they are Neil Young.
Oh, definitely. There's a lot of people following Rogan.
Well, he lost that huge. It's like I love Spotify's move. Okay, you want? Okay, we're not getting rid of him. Do you want to go? Okay, bye.
Yeah,
Fine.
it's like an
I love it.
ultimatum.
Dude,
All right, you know, face-
I give Spotify fucking props on that, dude. They got even more respect. Now I definitely don't mind giving my money for my Prime account.
yeah. You want to push an ultimatum? How about this? Not a problem.
And truth be told, you know what? I like Neil Young music. I don't mind Neil Young. His music was not bad.
His music wasn't bad, but
His politics.
I didn't think it was that good. I was
I mean,
like,
I mean, it
Okay.
wasn't like
He's
like,
okay.
oh my god, I want to go sit down and listen to Neil Young, but like you could listen to it.
I mean, it
Well,
was
he
better
got-
than
Oh,
like.
Doug, did you see that?
I saw that. I was wondering what you were going to do there. I mean, it's better than like, he was better than like
Freaking
YouTube.
idiot.
Oh, I'm not
God.
used to, and I think they're just trash.
I don't,
Oh,
I
YouTube
don't
is
like
horrible.
Come
any
on, man. What the
music.
hell's wrong
Nothing.
with you?
Nothing by YouTube is any good. But the only reason Neil Young's even kind of has
Doug, remember lap 13.
today
Who
is
was it?
because in the '90s, Pearl Jam says, well, we took a lot of our influence and our music from what Neil
God, I
Young
swear
did.
some of these
He
people,
kinda
man, they're
became
just
the
so
godfather
damn
of
inept.
grunge, you know what I mean? That's
Sure.
the only reason he holds any relevance now to this day. Otherwise, my generation, who was kind of when grunge came into effect. I was in high school when grunge really started hitting in. Would never have known who the fuck Neil Young was.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's not horribly, he wasn't
I
horribly
don't know,
popular
whoever the
even in his
dumbass
day.
is in the
He
red
was
P2.
Apparently, but he wasn't, like a lot of other artists that were
Oh my God.
out at that particular time.
Is that you? Is he talking about you, Cabe?
No,
Don't
Where
like
the hell
it.
did you go?
I'm not red. I'm black.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I
in
was
that
wondering.
corner there, unless
Hey,
you're
maybe
beside
racist,
somebody,
Gabe.
you don't dive in like
Call
that.
yourself red like 10
And
minutes.
that's
What-
just
what
so
have you been
damn
doing, man?
ignorant.
Thought your generation was against that.
What? I don't know. I'm not paying attention. No.
So now I'm
But
running
he
now that
still
I'm on graveyard.
thanks,
I've
Peter,
decided.
that was a
although I'm
3/10 toe.
I decided like I'm gonna run the
Was it
NISS
the
this
red
year, but they always
LMP1?
run on Saturday night, I think it is, or during
They
the
know
week,
who
you
they
run
are.
That 2 a.m. race.
Well, I don't. That's why I'm trying to figure it out.
I thought it was frickin' Thursdays.
Well,
like
I don't know.
For the
I
road
guess
to the
go look at the
pro.
replay.
I'm not gonna run that. I work Thursdays unless I go back
Doug,
on.
wasn't
day
the
shift,
other
which I
guy?
should. I'm gonna tell them this week.
Well, the
that they
guy
got-
behind you is a red,
Yeah, was the red
but
LMP.
he said
but I couldn't
Yourself
tell
off.
he
if he
said a red
LMP2.
a red P2.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna tell
which,
them.
but
I'm
the
gonna
10
tell
was
them my
behind
days
me.
off.
The 10 is behind me. That guy that was talking, he's behind me.
Whoever's in the 14, that's who did it.
The month on the shift
14.
is over.
Okay, well.
They wanted me to try me out for a position. I'm gonna tell them at the end of this. I'm gonna tell them when I come off my days off this coming
Oh,
week on
never mind.
Wednesday. I'm
I
all,
see
you
the
guys got
reason
till
now.
the end of this schedule, which is 4 days, because I'm taking Sunday off because I'm going to the clash with the wife. I'm gonna tell them you have till Sunday morning when I get out of
Look
here
how much
to
faster
promote
this
me,
thing is, Doug.
to keep me here,
Wide
or
open.
my butt's gonna be sitting up at SVC on my day shift. Is my next schedule.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And I'm gonna tell them that. And they're like, well, we need you to do it another month. And if they tell me that, then that just means they're dragging me along, and I'm not interested in doing it anyways.
Yep.
You know, I've done their month like they told me. You know, either promote me or send me back up to where I like to work.
All right.
That's how I'm gonna handle it. So they got to, like I said, I'm gonna tell them.
Well, looking at it makes it even
Huh?
worse. That's just unbelievable.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's my wife. She wants me back on days. No, that's how I'm gonna approach it. You know, they
Wait
do that or
a
they
second.
don't. Because, like I said, I given up too much. I'm in my venue where I
Doug, you
was. I'm
checking
number
fuel?
one on the seniority list. So, as long as it's not a blacked out day like the Super Bowl or New Year's Eve
7
or a
laps.
holiday, you know, where
Right.
you can't take time off, I have
Hey, chicken.
priority on time. I have priority on shit. You know, what days off I want to take. I got priority. Like if I take vacation, someone wants to go the same time I do, I get priority and get it. You know what I mean?
Do you want
I can
tires,
boot-
Gabe?
I can boot people from shifts. You know, why would I give
I don't
that
know,
up to
honestly.
Snowboard Graveyard? Fuck that.
I don't feel different, but
Exactly.
like,
Yeah, I don't know how they wear or anything, so it'd probably be safe to take tires as first thing, and then we
I
can.
say message the front guy and ask.
If-
Here I am running. I'm just practicing in the fucking 911 RSR and the European Sprint. I got guys in here. I was like, I did a 205, almost a 205 flat.
What,
and
Road
guys come
America?
in and start doing 203s. Yeah.
Yeah, in
I might
my
start
race, the
doing
top
the,
qualifying time, Chris, was 201 for them.
Jesus Christ.
I might start doing those Class B, the GT Sprint series, the VRS GT Sprint series.
I like them.
I might start doing them because, you know, it's like, that's like right around one stint of what we did the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And now I know I can easily sit through 2 stints. You know what I mean? That might not be a bad race to do. I kind of stayed away from those. Like, man, it's a little on the long side.
Those
But it was
40-minute
pretty-
races aren't bad. They go pretty quick depending on the track you're at and, you know, what you're doing.
They're at Spa this week, and I got
Mhm.
down to a 2:20.1 at Spa.
That's not bad. I was at 218.
Yeah, it's not
Hey,
bad.
Aaron
when I ran my
or,
race, it was in Europeans, who the number one guy ran at 260.
Pride Tour? Pride?
265.
Doug, how do you say the guy, his first name? The leader.
I don't
Like
know.
what?
I just messaged him.
Because I was running the Mercedes in 40 minutes.
7
and I
and
went from
25. Are you guys going to take
22nd
tires in the
7th.
LMP1s?
And
Because
when
I have no
went
clue. I'm
and
just
got
running
gas,
this.
I went off of what my crew chief
No.
was telling me, and I ended up being a fucking
Okay.
half a gallon too
I say,
short.
because
Yeah.
I just jumped in and just
tried-
running
Back
for
to
fun with my buddy
15s.
Doug, and he's
Yeah.
kind of, we're
I
confused
tried
on
the
it, so.
Mercedes on Spa. I was not. It sounds cool, but I was not crazy about the handle.
All right, so I'm gonna not take tires.
You know what I mean? But it's the first time I'd ever driven the car at all, to be honest with you.
So
But-
no tires
Hey, didn't you run
Are
GTE
you
in
guys
the
running
last one?
Bathurst?
and no
That's not
windshield
America.
tear off.
That's the next. No, I mean that's the next
Yeah.
endurance race is Bathurst, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna. I'm not planning. I'm focusing on Sebring with the LMP2.
I'm going to have to run it, so I'm going to run it probably with Caden or maybe Andrew if he'll run it. I don't know. I'm going to try to find.
It's the 12-hour though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a 12-hour
When's the
Okay.
next 24?
Spa.
Spa.
Or
we got
Nürburgring.
Nürburgring, but and then Spa later this year. I
Spa will
think
be
it's in June.
fun. Spa will be fun in a 24, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I like Spa. Spa's fun.
I think that might be another good setup for, you know, depending on what's going down, potentially running 2 cars again.
Yeah.
That's all GT cars, right?
Yeah.
Spa.
Yes.
Did they change LaRue? Is LaRue's in iRacing?
So no,
You know it's got a boost button, right?
Redoing the entire Spa track, and they're fixing a lot of things. A lot
In
of
real
it
life?
is A Rouge, yeah, they're
Why?
changing
Yeah,
a
it's a
Rouge
lot.
and Radillion because of the nature of the corner, and they're
It's
trying
too
to get
fast.
it so it's a little safer.
Yeah.
Well,
So
after that
once
big
they-
crash coming off LaRue's last year, remember that one? What was it,
Yeah,
the
it
Ferrari or
killed it.
whatever?
No, it was a
killed the
Lamborghini.
kid.
Okay, yeah, that was a big crash though, dude. That was
Well,
martyr.
well, if we run that, then I have to start practicing now. What car do we want to run?
Not the
Well,
Ferrari.
Ferrari,
And
let's
I
go.
will stop. I won't even run it if it's Ferrari. I'm
Okay,
sick of that
bye.
thing.
So
That's
I
fine.
know there's a potential being talked about, maybe even running the Porsche as well. So that's what I'm saying. It might come down to maybe 2 guys, you know, 2 teams again, if that's what it is. I don't know.
That Porsche.
I mean, after running it, I've run it
Run
in
it
a couple
today,
different
it's not
races
bad.
now,
I think it's
I've been
better
doing
at bigger
really
tracks,
well.
like Daytona and
Okay.
Spa. It probably won't be bad. Detroit, it was sketchy because it doesn't have the better like turn-in. I still think the BMW, like the Audi, or it was a BMW or Audi that won. And top 3 in that Detroit race was a BMW, Merc, and Audi, the 3 that I like.
I'm pretty sure in our race, I think that was probably the most Porsches in any
Oh, yeah.
of those races since it started on Friday.
Oh yeah.
As I've looked, and Porsche was not a fan favorite at that track in
Yeah.
general.
Maybe the BMW. The BMW is pretty good there. I like the BMW.
We could probably do.
Yeah, I
BMW.
remember we practiced a little bit
I
with the
remember that.
BMW.
I had
It's
that
very,
set up.
it's
Oh.
it's really stable.
Just hold it right side. Ooh.
The BMW
Jesus,
is really
Doug, I was already
stable,
turning
it runs
left.
Good. I mean, it doesn't have a
Oh,
much
thank you,
top
baby
end
Jesus.
speed, but you know, there's a lot more turns.
Oh my
and stuff,
God.
So being better in the turns might be better.
I was,
You know what I
I think
mean?
the
I was so
biggest thing
freaking
that
worried.
needs to get, the biggest thing that needs to be understood is we need
I'm
to
so
get,
sorry.
you know, like when I was running even Spa with the Mercedes.
I apologize. I
didn't
tried to
have a
listen and
problem.
get out of
was
your way. I
fast.
guess I
was
should have done it
actually
sooner.
faster going through a Rouge than most other cars. I could gain
I can save a NASCAR. I can
like
save a NASCAR
tenths of
truck. I can
seconds.
save freaking
you know,
I
several
didn't care
tenths of a
for
second going down the
GT3
Kimmel
cars,
straight after, and
anything.
can go
I can
through
save a dirt
flat.
car easily.
I do
This-
not care for the
a little
Mercedes
different.
itself, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's yeah. I mean,
I mean,
it
I've
all
only driven
depends
it
on.
once. I just, like when I drove the BMW, I liked it right away. I drove the Ferrari, I liked it right away. The Mercedes, I know, I just didn't like how it felt.
I think
I'm
the
shocked that you
Mercedes
guys
needs to
don't,
be-
because it's front engine. Like I figured that you guys would like. Well, maybe that's why you
It-
guys like the BMW.
Yeah, from what I remember, the BMW was a ton better
But
than the
from when I
Mercedes.
ran just
I
the
agree with
normal
that all
setup,
the way.
the Mercedes was
Yeah,
the
for
fastest
me,
at Daytona.
but
So
but I think of all the cars, the Ferrari is definitely for me
most
is
stable. It
the
is.
best driving car.
Yeah.
'cause
I
it's-
think it is too. I
It
think
is.
it is too.
That's
I
why
think
it
they.
never
That's
feels
why they made
sketchy
it.
to me.
It drives different than every other one. Like that's why I think they did that thing for
different makes should drive different
fit.
than other cars. in all
Yeah, but
honesty.
the Audi and the Lamborghini, I mean, they're kind of the same thing, but it drives pretty similar. The BMW and Mercedes drive the same way, like pretty similar. So I think iRacing, they made it a little bit different, so it's easier to make it a B class or a D class to do the fix series like it did. Like that's why I think that. Oh my God!
I don't know if that's true, Kate, because
Well, everybody
GT3
sucks in that.
series
Well,
got
yeah.
all the GT cars and it's fixed.
No, I'm saying the D class Ferrari. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's low D class, thing to run. That's what I'm saying. Like a low D class series to run.
You know what I think? You know why I think that series is that way? Because I think Ferrari paid fucking iRacing a ton of money to go, hey, just have a Ferrari series. Because Ferrari is very much about Ferrari.
Oh, of
You
course
know what I
it is.
mean? I mean, they're like, it's Ferrari.
It's just
You
like
know?
Mercedes is just Mercedes. That's why
They didn't
you
let
know,
anybody.
iRacing
Yeah.
and Mercedes.
But let's be honest, you and I have a greater chance of owning a Mercedes before a Ferrari first.
Dude, yeah.
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying? Even an AMG, you still have a greater chance of getting your hands on an AMG than you ever would a fucking Ferrari.
Let's do your thing, bud. I was waiting for you.
I have better chances to get like a 911 GT3, the
You're
street
right
car
for it.
before
I
I could get a fucking
I
Ferrari.
think Porsches are fucking ugly as shit.
See, I like Porsche.
I kind of like the
I'm
way. I kind of
biased.
like
I've
it.
never been a Porsche fan. I never have. I've always thought they were just kind of, dude. I thought they were just fancy looking BMW or Volkswagens, dude. I've just never been a big fan of them. They just never really appealed to me.
And
How much
I
longer,
remember when the
Doug, till we
911
pit?
came out, everybody was like, "Oh, look at that thing." I'm like, "Man, it's not that good looking, dude."
I mean, if you really want my opinion on any car,
Doug, how much longer till we pit?
of this realm, if I had to choose a car,
You got 2.6 laps right
I would
now.
choose any type of McLaren.
Oh, I love the McLaren. I love
We-
McLaren.
I love any of the new McLarens. I would take.
I do like
all
the
day
720S
as far
and the
as
630
Sorry,
LT.
I mean, I would do the 725 LT before I do the 600 series LT. Just because.
I didn't even know if they had one.
Yeah, dude. The thing is, it's gorgeous and it's nasty sounding. But like any of those cars, like the one car, it's kind of a little unorthodox.
So pit next lap,
but
Doug.
the McLaren Senna. That McLaren
You're
Senna
at
was
2.2 laps, so yeah,
different.
let's.
All right.
but it was something that Art and Senna had visualized for them, and they put it together, and the car is just an insane piece of equipment. Or like the McLaren P1.
I have the
That was
P1.
one of
I
the
would rather
most
have the P1
insanest-
over the Senna. I'd really like.
Well,
I
yeah,
would,
this was
because
at
look,
work
that
the other
guy's
night.
advertising our freaking league name. He said WTF. Woo! I like the
Just
P1
I
over
put
the
this in
Senna.
Discord. This is what was at work the other night.
There was one of those down at the Burlington Mall, but it was in that
What is it?
like that hyper velocity blue. When I was down there doing some install at the Burlington Mall in Mass, dude was just chilling outside of the fucking Brazilian steakhouse with it, dude.
Yeah, this
Like it was, that thing was wicked.
That thing is wicked right there.
Like, he got out and I got out and he walks by. He's like, he said, I see you drive by real slow. He's like, you like Lamborghinis? He's like, dude, that is one of the sexiest looking Lamborghinis I've ever
What
seen.
is it?
Sharp, aren't they?
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
You'll see. I put in pictures of Discord.
Well, tell me, because I know what it is. Tell me.
The Lambo.
What Lambo? You tell.
Huracan, I think. Huracan, man.
Is it Huracan? Oh.
Wait, guys, wait.
It's sexy as fuck, dude. I mean, that's the first time I saw one with my own eyes, in real life. Dude, it's a good looking car.
Oh yeah. Oh, they sound amazing too.
Yeah, they do.
All
I'd
right,
like
pitting,
to be the
Doug. Ready?
LA guy that parked that motherfucker, right?
You ready to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
go ahead and pit this time.
You
Pit
ready?
this
I'm gonna say
time.
you ready to pit this thing, Doug? Go over the wall.
I'm ready. I got you.
I don't know.
Man,
Put your
Doug,
pit limiter.
Doug,
Pit limiter.
Doug.
Watch your speed. Watch your speed.
Doug, don't trip.
Yeah, when you go over the wall, Doug, don't trip. That's a big thing about
Quit
these.
going over the wall, Doug, man. I don't want you to
Yeah.
fall.
I might throw out my back or something.
Yeah.
You slip trying to carry that fucking Michelin tire. That big ass fucking hybrid Michelin tire. Okay, Magnuson, they're the O2 team.
I don't know, Aaron. I need a lot of fuel.
Those guys have been on fucking point since, I don't know, probably about hour 20 plus.
Yeah, Doug's going over the wall
You
for me
know,
with one eye, one
hour
arm, one
20
kidney.
in.
So he's gonna
So I
change
guess
tires.
the media jumped the gun on Brady's retirement.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Dude, that was ESPN fucking dropping bombs. They've totally fucked that up.
I got home this morning and my wife saw it on some Facebook site. It wasn't ESPN or anybody, like Tom Brady's retired. I'm like, I wouldn't buy that till ESPN or somebody comes out to it. Next thing I know, ESPN drops it, and then this afternoon I wake up and Tom Brady's like, yeah, I haven't even made a decision yet.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
I
on
saw
freaking
it, like,
family
everywhere.
vacation somewhere right now.
yeah, I saw
Yeah,
on
that guy's
Instagram
probably
Don't
good.
do
everywhere. I mean,
He's probably
Yeah,
good to
I saw
play
it.
for about another 20 years.
oh yeah.
Dude, he's still playing at a level better
Oh.
than
That-
maybe two quarterbacks in the NFL right now, which would be
Here's how I see this happening. What's going to end up happening is when he does go to retire, and he is ready, you're going to see that he'll retire. But I almost bet you he'll go and he'll get some sort of like
Manager
maybe
role.
like a game,
Yeah.
a one-game contract in New England and retire as a New England Patriot.
he's
Just
not
like
going to retire as a Patriot.
you don't think so?
No,
I
he probably
know he's not. That was
He
a
might.
bitter breakup, dude. He's not going to retire as a Patriot.
He might do it
That
to
was
if
still-
he
bitter,
might do it
bitter
if Bill
breakup.
Belichick if he might do it. Like he might
He's not going to do it. He's not going to
Do a
do it.
one-
I'm telling you right now, he's not going to retire.
do one
Because you know what? He's
contract.
only been at New England. He's only been at the Bucks 2 years, but you can see a total difference in the guy's attitude. He's so much
Yeah, he
happier
is
than when he
happier.
was in New England. I mean, he's fun. Where New England
Thank
he
you,
was
Mike. Your
not.
shot is better.
You know what
Thank
I
you very
mean?
much
Like,
for your
he's a
effort.
much more likable character and guy. And you can actually see his true personality in Tampa that you didn't get to see in New England. You know what I mean? I really do not think he retires a Pat. I really think he retires a Buccaneer. I
Yeah.
really do. I just don't see it. I mean, I'm sure that's what the Patriots would want, but that was kind of a little bit of a bitter breakup. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because at first, Belichick wanted to get rid of Tom and keep Garoppolo. That's when it all started 4 years ago. You know what I mean? 5 years ago, before, all that.
Right.
So
How much
I
longer,
really
Doug?
do not think he does it.
21 minutes and
Well,
30 seconds
that ain't
or
bad.
so.
I've had fun doing
Right,
this.
it's all good.
Really
It's like you gotta
when he's
focus on
doing-
the car.
He's ready, and what he wants to do is what he wants to do.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But I don't think he's going to retire Patriot. I mean, he might. It wouldn't be surprising.
Did the leader pit, Doug? Yeah, he pitted.
I would
Yeah,
say
he
he
was
would
the
do
one.
it for the fans, but then again, I don't know that for.
Nah, I don't think so.
I mean, he
'Cause Brady
might just
fans,
for the.
whether he's in New England or not, Brady fans are still Brady fans.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if he's wearing a New England jersey or he's wearing a Tampa Bay jersey. How many Patriot fans jumped over to New England because Brady went there, or to the Bucks because Brady went there?
Enough.
You know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I mean? So, truth be told, whether they're really Patriot fans or were they Tom Brady fans?
Well, they were definitely Tom Brady fans.
Exactly.
They're,
You know what I mean?
Patriot
So to
fans
them,
and they're Tom Brady fans.
So to them, it's not gonna matter. As far as they're concerned, he's the greatest football player all time. They don't give a shit where he retires. He can go to fucking Green Bay next year, and they're still gonna fucking root for the dude. You know what I mean?
It's fucking BMW, dude. I
So
don't
that's my
understand this
theory on
car.
it.
But this car shouldn't do the shit that it does.
Oh,
Maxon's a good driver. He ran really well in this last year.
see, Doug. Now
But he's been driving sports cars for the last year.
see, Doug. This is
What's
why
that?
I'm also like
LMP.
thinking, like now that I'm running this, I'm seeing why everybody like we get mad at the LMPs, because you have so much
Kobayashi closing that gap.
mobility and you can just throw it in wherever. And the GT3, you got to
But
run
I
a perfect
think-
line and get it to the corner and all that. No, they're saying you throw it
think
in,
with-
dick, just drive. No.
I think the biggest key with the LMP, in all honesty, because you are so much faster, is keeping patience to overtake the GT cars in the right spots.
Yeah, that is.
You know,
That's
you
why
don't
most
put yourself
LMP
in
are that.
danger.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest. That would be the hardest part about driving the LMP was staying patient. You know, knowing that you're 25 miles an hour faster. You know what I mean? On average. You know,
I'm like
and knowing
50.
the right time to make that. No, I think they say for the GT cars it's about 25 miles an hour in real life. That's what they were saying. On the straightaways at Daytona, they run 25
Well,
miles an
hell,
hour.
here,
faster. But
well,
you
I'm in an
know,
LMP1 right
at
now.
170 miles an hour, though, 25 miles after it faster, it's a whole lot faster. That's like night and day difference, dude. It's like they blow by you like you're standing still.
Well, I'm in an LMP1 right now, and I mean,
I
I
can't
like the
even
new
get
class.
fucking-
I like the GTP, you know, the pro class, and having more, you know, having the same specs on the as on the GT cars,
Oh,
but
yeah.
with the pro drivers only. I think it makes the race a heck of a lot more interesting.
I think
I agree.
I think it should just be
I think they have a
LMP2,
great,
GT3, and Daytona prototype. Make it freaking simple and run.
What, you need to go out? Hang on, guys.
that's essentially, you
I'll
know,
be back.
they got a big field tonight too. I mean, 61 cars this year.
There's 61 cars, yeah.
Yeah, it's way up from last year. Because last year was 46, I think they said. So you know, you're up quite a bit for a few cars.
Ugh.
Now, granted, there was, you know, during COVID time and things like that. Last year was very unique.
I have not physically fucking been able to even get a quarter of a lap done with this fucking BMW Spa right now. Like
We're
it
gonna
is, it is legitimately not even fucking. I just can't get it to turn. It won't go. It won't drive.
Oh, the dude
We're gonna
passed
make
me.
a
Damn it.
WTF sign to pan out for when the cameras pan
Didn't
the crowd
stop
can flash.
I was pressuring him. I had him back there too.
Like I have, just don't understand it. Like the braking is ridiculous.
Like Bathurst, I don't want to run the Porsche. That Porsche sucks around Bathurst.
Poor Simpson General Kid.
Daytona and Spa, I think it would be good. Like, maybe less Spa, because that's more.
The Ferrari
It's straight line, but you need to pass on that. I don't know. Porsche will be slow, but you could pass easily. But Bathurst, that thing does not turn. Like even the Ferrari, that thing terrible. I just don't like that Ferrari. I have more of an attachment to it now. Now that we frickin' ran that, but like to drive, I still don't like driving it.
The only thing I can say about this BMW is pray. Like right now, if you're on cold tires, you come out and you think you're turning, or you think you're fucking gonna accelerate or get into a braking zone without spinning.
I'm gonna go out on a limb next year and say Jimmy Johnson wins an IndyCar race next year.
This coming season?
Yep.
I say at least one.
I mean, he may not win a road
Is
course
he
by
much
50.
better on the
Why are you moving in the
LMP?
braking zone?
This or is he
They're-
much
they're
better
saying
than the
this
Daytona
year
thing?
for
Or
him-
no? Like how
Yeah,
much
they're
better
saying
is he?
He is
today?
way better. They're saying
Yeah,
like
he's
the last
on
year
it.
with the Indy cars is like, dude, like that now they're saying like he doesn't need to take the big leaps to be fast in these cars
Sorry.
anymore. All he's got to do is kind of do the little fine tuning things. Like his times are comparable to Kobayashi's.
'Cause I know
like,
last year-
he was
I know-
a
He's a
second
fucking monster.
Well, I know last year
he was
they
like
like
2
they
seconds
pitted him
off him,
early
and
because he
this
was
year
just
he's
slow.
Like a 10th.
Well, I
Yeah,
know last
last
year they
year
pitted
he
him
was like-
slow or
Yeah.
pitted him early because he was slow, so they took him out and were like, okay, we need someone else to drive. You could drive later.
No. This year he is running way more competitive. This year they say he's running way. I mean, everybody's like the growth he's made in the road course and in these type of cars, and that how Indy cars helped him in that. They say it's phenomenal. They say his growth has been huge.
Hey, you know something that fancy restaurants cannot fucking make?
What?
Like they think they're all
Yeah,
good at all
bully.
their food, and actually nobody can touch it. There's one place that makes it, and it's fucking phenomenal, and it sucks everywhere else,
Yeah, bully.
and especially like the fancier place, fucking coleslaw.
Yeah, you suck at it, bully.
KFC is the only place on the face of the planet that can make I don't even like coleslaw, but fucking KFC,
I don't
fucking
like.
coleslaw is fucking phenomenal.
I think if it's a barbecue joint and they know what they're and it's a true barbecue joint, they
Nope.
make
Nope,
they can
not
make,
even close.
They can make good coleslaw as long as it goes on the right sandwich.
Yeah, but KFC has hit it, and they're the only ones. Like nobody else even comes close. And I don't even like coleslaw other than KFC coleslaw. I hate
I
fucking
can only
coleslaw.
eat coleslaw if it's on a pulled pork sandwich or like a brisket sandwich.
How much more, Doug? How much
Fuck
longer?
that. You don't want
You could
coleslaw,
give me
you
a
want apple
5-gallon
coleslaw.
bucket of KFC coleslaw, and I'll sit there and fucking eat it till I fucking explode.
Oh.
That sounds like a
First off,
not
Doug,
a
I'm
good
gonna be honest.
experience.
A really fancy restaurant, if they are a really fancy restaurant, they will not make coleslaw.
Yeah, they're not making
They're
coleslaw
not making
anymore.
coleslaw, dude. I'm sorry, they're not making
But-
coleslaw.
But you know, like you go to a place and they have their coleslaw, and it's that real fucking, it's like all thick and shit. Like they didn't even chop it up. You know, I'm like, really? You guys aren't even trying back there? Like, don't put this shit on my plate.
Most places like KFC or places like that, they don't buy chopped coleslaw. They don't want to give those kids knives to cut themselves. They buy it
Yeah.
bagged, already chopped.
Yeah, it's just fucking horrible. Well, this is down south too, Bully. So fancy restaurants down south. That's like one of their main dishes.
Sorry, Seven,
Dude,
I didn't want to do it.
We were down in Fort
You're
Lauderdale,
good.
and we stopped at this. Like we were on the boat, and then we stopped at this place on the water, and like I forget, like everything was all a la carte or whatever you call it, where like you order a burger, and then it's like another buck for a slice of cheese. If you want a tomato, it's like another $1. You know what I mean? You had to like build it.
Yeah.
And they had fucking coleslaw on their menu. It was like $5, and I'm like, $5 for coleslaw? I'm like, I thought everyone gave that shit for free. I didn't know that was like a purchase item.
Depends on the place. A lot of people do go a la carte that way.
How much longer,
Yeah,
Doug?
I'm like, you got 13 minutes.
Yeah, I used to go to this barbecue place in Fort Lauderdale where I used to live. And they had actually really good coleslaw.
You eat coleslaw?
It was, though. I've eaten it before.
Oh.
It's not like something.
Yeah, maybe in California
Wow.
coleslaw is not a big thing, but
No, my freaking
like down
my
south,
grandma
they
eats
love
it.
their fucking. Yeah, and like
But
I said,
she's
I don't
from-
even like coleslaw other than KFC's coleslaw. It's just
Track's getting hot.
This BMW just feel like a turd.
you got to check on the dog. See what's going on.
My grandma will heat up, like, it'll be in a plastic bag, and it will be broccoli, carrots, and, like, potatoes.
Be back.
Like, it'll be gross. And she heats that up in a microwave, and you open the microwave and open that bag. Oh, my God, it is the worst smelling thing of all time.
No. What's worse is when someone cooks a dish full of fish and heats it up, and then your microwave, you heat yours up after they do. Now your food tastes like fish.
Ugh.
Enough to piss anybody off.
Ugh.
Yeah, my grandma loves fish. So I hate the smell of it. It's
I
gross.
hate the smell of seafood and fish. It's just gross.
Yeah, anytime I go to like the store with her, she'll go pick out fish. I just can't walk over there.
I love seafood.
No.
I can eat like shrimp.
Shit
other
that
than that,
crawls
I
on the
can't eat
ocean
it.
floor should not be eaten.
Oh, fucking right. I don't care. Cockroach or whatever the hell.
Oh, what the
What the hell they are? I'll eat the fuck, especially like crab legs and stuff.
Ooh.
And bottom dwellers. It's gross. You're gonna fucking peel it open and all the green shit comes out of it? No, it's not
That's
fucking food.
crabs. Like you get Alaskan king crab legs. You ain't peeling open no green shit. You fucking snap that bitch, pull that big fucking hunk of delicious crab meat out of there, and you're good to go.
I
Like people that
living on
eat
the Gulf
soft
Coast.
shell crabs. Like, why?
Come on,
Why
I
would
was
you
so
even eat that?
slow.
Dude, no, you know what the biggest waste of time is when it comes to crab? The fucking blue crabs you get fucking along the Gulf Coast and fucking over down there in Florida.
Mhm.
Those small, sorry looking fuckers. Did you get the leg and it's like not even a bite out of meat out of the leg?
Yeah, like up in you know, like up in Maryland and stuff in the
Okay,
Chesapeake
Bully,
Bay,
you
they
can
have the
actually
blue
answer
crabs.
this. Why is like expensive restaurants give the tiniest food?
That's kind of the trend right now for high-end restaurant, Michelin
Like why?
restaurants.
I don't care what it looks like. Just
Because
make it
it's
freaking
not
tasty.
about the amount of food you get.
Quality.
It's
the
about
quality.
the flavor and the plating.
So
You
what
know
about the
what I
plating?
mean?
I will. If the plate tastes good, I'll eat the
No.
plate. I don't care.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's a different world, man. You know,
It's
rich
stupid.
people
When you
can
get
throw
to
away money.
Yeah, rich people can
When
throw
you get
away
to the
money.
white stuff, stop.
You know, I'm not rich people.
No, Braden,
You
go
serve
away.
the rich
Seconds
people.
slower
I
in the
serve a lot of rich
BMW
people. You're
than
right.
I
I
was
do
in the
serve a lot of rich
Mercedes.
You get big tips.
I've
I've
I
got
have
my
cooked for
crew
the
chief
Prince of
warning me
Dubai.
about Braden.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
This is so random.
I've cooked for Kobe
How do you know
Bryant,
that?
Tommy
Really?
Lee, Holly Berry,
Yeah,
Matthew
he's on the move
McConaughey.
right now.
Nice.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Dude, Matthew McConaughey was the
Yeah, he
coolest
told
fucker
me
I've
I
ever
had to
met.
Check on
drive
the
a
dog.
tenth
Yeah.
faster a lap
When
to
I was
not
at
get
Universal,
passed by him.
remember?
Did you like get a taco?
Yeah, he came into
that's
the
not what
kitchen,
fake news.
looked at everybody, and went, all right, all right, all right.
That's
I think he's
awesome.
probably giving
What
you
was
the
Kobe
Tommy
like?
Lee
information
was
I need.
cool.
Did you met Kobe?
Thank
I
you.
didn't get a chance to meet Kobe, but he did buy us out and we served him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, my wife met him, and then we work while she's working at Disney. She also met Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like Prince of Dubai, when
Big-
we served him, he bought out our entire restaurant. It was a two-story restaurant on a Saturday night. Bought the entire restaurant out for him and 5 people.
It's so
Yeah,
random.
right.
Why?
Considered prisoner
Why?
of
'Cause they got the
Dubai.
money.
Look at that. Kobe did the
No,
same
but
thing too. When
still.
we served Kobe, he bought out our entire restaurants for a party of 20.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, for 20 people, that makes sense. I guess.
You know
The
what I
restaurant
mean?
like the senior level.
Yeah, but dude, we were on downtown Disney in that restaurant, dude. That place wasn't cheap to buy out. It probably cost him fucking $15,000 at least.
Yeah, but that's a
Disneyland or
week
Disney
of
World?
selling shoes to him.
land.
That's a week of selling shoes, probably. Like that ain't nothing.
Yesterday was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday was 2 years ago
Yeah.
that he died.
That's why
I
said
was so
R.I.P.
freaking shocked when that happened. I was sitting in the living room. I saw
Oh,
it
I was
happen.
too. That did not
Oh,
surprise
geez,
me.
what the-
The whole world was in shock.
It was
Yeah,
just weird because
yeah.
I remember that night I went out and I actually was watching Kobe highlights and I was like watching him and watching interviews. I went outside and played basketball for a little bit and it was weird because I was going out to play basketball. Like I got my shoes on and stuff, and then I go to the living room to kind of put my shoes on, and then the news was already on, and then it popped up. I was like, what?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it that morning. It was crazy. It was crazy.
It was just sad how everyone on the plane died, including
Yeah, I
the
know.
daughter.
Yeah, his daughter, yeah.
You know the worst thing is, everyone always like, oh, it's so sad that so and so died. They never like, what about the pilot?
It was the
I mean-
pilot's fault.
You know?
It
Yeah,
really
but
was. It
still.
was the pilot's fault. Because here's the deal. Even though it was heavy fog, right?
Yeah, but you
Dude,
still
you have
can't see.
instruments that tell you what's there. You know what I mean? There's the ground surveying radar that lets you know, hey, there's a fucking mountain right there.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean? There really is.
Fuck it, let's just run into it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, I feel bad. I think
I'll guarantee you, probably, they were like, we got to go. And he's probably like, it's kind of foggy. It's not a good idea. So they probably pushed it because that was always the biggest thing in flying is most time it's the weather that'll kill you. It's
a low
not
ceiling.
anything.
They did in the Army, too. Like, when we were in peacetime, we really did pay attention to what the ceiling was before having flights. You know what I mean? Why take unnecessary risks?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're absolutely, that's true.
When the
Yeah, I
fog
don't know if
hit,
Kobe pushed it. I don't know, man. I mean, they tried to say, oh, the maintenance on the helicopter was bad, this, that, or another, and it came out that it was really just operator error.
Yeah, most crashes are. I mean, truthfully, like very few are like mechanical. Like you would think it'd be a lot more, but
Well, yeah,
I know,
people
like
like every system on an aircraft is triple backed up with another system. You know what I mean? Like it'll piggyback on another system to keep hydraulics going to a certain thing, or it's like flaps and rudders on big aircraft. They have like 3 actuators for a reason. You know, in case 2 goes out, you have that third to run it. You know what I mean? You know, so everything's backed up for a reason. So very little accidents are due to mechanical failures. Most of the time, aircraft accidents are due to pilots doing the wrong procedures during it. Like if there is an emergency or mechanical failure, it's pilot error. They find, you know, that's the situation. You know what I mean? Remember when they landed that plane on the Hudson? That guy solidly landed the plane on the Hudson. You know how rare it is for a bird strike to bring down a plane.
Very
Like
rare.
when they make those jet engines, right? You know how they test them? They shoot like with air cannons, 4 fucking full-size frozen turkeys in those engines.
God.
Like 25-pound turkeys.
Those
And they
things are
shoot
all
them in the
titanium,
engine.
too, so
Well, yeah, they shoot them in the engine to see how, you know, a 25-pound bird that's frozen will hold up. You know what I mean? And that's how they'll re-engineer the engines accordingly. You know what I mean?
How do you
So
know
it's not like
this?
they don't
How do you
plan
know
for
all
that.
of this?
I used to be an aircraft mechanic.
Well,
Gabe.
true, but
it's called a book, Gabe.
Yeah.
Read a book, guy.
I was an aircraft
or
mechanic.
those are
this
the
new
leather
thing-
things in Minecraft. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's this new thing that just came out, Cave. It's called Google.
Yeah,
it's
dude, it's right at
amazing.
your fingertips.
The Google.
You probably
Google.
never grown up without it.
You guys have no idea how easy you have it in
Oh,
school
dude,
with
for
the
real.
information that is everywhere.
No, mine is
I used
super
to have
easy
to go
because I
through
just
the
copy and
fucking
paste it
library
into the
and
thing.
find the
How many
book that I
hours
needed
in
to
the
get the
library I
information.
spent? Dude, I spent days in the library.
Yeah.
You're like
You had to
borrowing
try to
like
find a
6
book.
different books.
No,
to
I just
fucking
copy and
get you all
paste.
the information to write one paper.
Hey, I just copy and paste whatever's in mine. I
Yeah.
got good.
And then, yeah, you had the whole book thing, and then you were like, okay, I need to get this book. You go to the library, and fuck, it's checked out by somebody else. Then you even had to figure out the fucking Dewey Decimal System, whoever the fuck came up with that fucking thing.
Stupidest fucking thing ever.
526.12a.
I ran a 44.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
who fucking designed that asshole? Who's that
Yeah,
asshole
I don't know
that
who
designed
Dewey
that?
was, but that guy was a prick.
I'm honestly surprised that there's libraries that are still open. Honestly, dude, at this time, you know, I'm really surprised.
Yeah, definitely with the accessibility of everything now, you know. Like, I mean, just think how everything's, you know, just there. Like, if I want a movie, I can go to Amazon. I can either rent it, buy it, or it might be on there for free, you know.
Yeah.
So
For
I'm
real.
I
like,
don't even have to go anywhere. If
I've
I
been-
want a book, I can just download it, you know, to my phone, and I can read it there.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like when I was in culinary school, all our books were online books. It was
Yeah.
all electronic. We didn't have a single paperback book.
shit, I remember the days where I had to fucking load everything into a fucking floppy drive. And,
Remember we used to have fucking an 80-pound backpack going to school?
oh, Jesus, you had a textbook for every class you had, and you had to wrap it in a fucking book wrap. Because, you know, you get in trouble if you didn't. And then you're sitting there and you gotta read through all your chapters and do your books. Yeah.
This is
Oh, I
so
see. And you had
cool.
to carry your girl's book. My wife told me, she goes, and you had to carry your girl's book. I said, well, the only ones you want to hump, yes.
Yes, yeah. Anybody else? No, fuck carrying on.
I can't carry your own book, girl.
Off track.
You good.
Huh?
So I'm just
Ooh,
testing
yeah.
right now. I've been doing the
Good boy.
VRS in the BMW. So
I-
it's 65 degrees. The track temp is 71. Now I've run.
Hey, where should I get dinner from? You guys say a place.
I've done.
Say a fast food place.
What's your least
KFC,
place
get
on
some
the planet?
coleslaw.
I don't know. I don't even
You
know
know,
what's out there.
foodie.
No.
Jesus.
Is
That's on the
KFC
other
still
side of
open?
the town.
I've been running a few laps and like
Jack in the Box,
best
right
I
out of the
got
house.
is a 219.3. I was getting mid 218s with the Mercedes. Like I can't get this car. Like the downshifting is just so fucking slow, and it just feels like a dead log trying to roll uphill in the snow. That's how this car feels right now.
So the Ferrari. Okay, I'm cool with that.
I mean, I'll have to get into the Ferrari and give it a try, but
Ferrari's
Like,
good.
right-
I ran a 220.1 spa in it. You know, I'm slow as
Right.
shit. So
like right now, I mean, I had to increase the rear master cylinder because, like, coming into the corner, the rear end just wants to go completely around, like, no matter what you were doing.
we're talking about for spa. When's spa?
Well, Spa's in, like, what, June? May, June?
I don't know.
Anybody want to
I
do
think the
Suzuka?
Ferrari. I think the Ferrari because truth be told, we've got so many laps in it. Now everybody knows the characteristics, knows how the car's going to act.
Oh, sure.
You know, that's if you
I
look
agree.
at it. You know, I don't like it at all. I've driven it several times. I don't like it. I've only driven the Mercedes once, but I just did not have a good feel for it. The McLaren's nice. I don't mind the McLaren at all. The Audi's okay. It's okay. No, it's not great. It's okay.
Well, like the year ago, this BMW was a badass car. I don't know what they've done to change it, but I don't like it anymore.
I haven't
I don't
driven
think it drives
I
as
haven't
well
driven
as
it.
it should.
When did they update it?
Well, it's been ongoing updates as they, until they finalized everything. But
they're always badass when they're new until they start getting data on them.
One more lap.
One more lap.
For me,
We did
it's just,
35
I don't
laps,
know.
Doug. I will take a
trying to
P.
get
I'll
down
take
into,
a
like,
P3. I mean, there's only 3
It's
of us. But I
unstable
will
to
take
get
it.
into the chicane after the straight.
Which P3
Coming
overall
off the
though, Doug.
back straight to get into the final chicane, like you gotta be, like you can't downshift fast enough into first gear to get you slowed up around it, or you end up pushing completely too fucking far wide. And like, I don't know, there's certain sections of the track where the car just, it's like, it just feels like a dead log being tried to roll around. It's not nimble, I guess is how I can't really flick this car around. It's killing me.
I think the Ferrari turns the worst, and I thought like the Mercedes, the Audi, and BMW were kind of close.
Oh man. Oh, that's P2
P2.
right there.
Watch
P2.
it.
I ain't lifting. I'm gonna make it through. Gotta make it through.
Jesus. On
What are you
my
gonna cut me
on
off for?
no screen, you hit him. On no screen, you hit someone,
Oh, I did. I got a 4X.
and then you just. Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna say, you look like you body checked everybody rolling through there.
Oh,
Come on.
make the pass. He's there.
All right,
Good
just
race.
watch your
I
right
don't
hander
know
up
what
here.
I think it's
happened
such
right
a
there,
big
but
deal
I
of
just-
this Supreme
holy
Court
crap.
that they want to put
Oh,
in.
that guy just wrecked.
Say again?
They're making
Oh
such a
my
big
God,
deal of
Doug.
the Supreme Court nominee they want to put in. The fact of the
What
matter
was
is,
that?
being the way it is now, it doesn't matter who they put in.
I
they're
mean, it was
fucking
on me
change out
ultimately.
everything.
No.
I don't even know what happened. I just got P2 in the LMP.
Still going to be Republican Supreme Court.
Well, I went to go around
Although
the
I heard
GT,
he's pretty adamant
Ford
saying that
GT,
he's
and he
gonna put
stayed
in
on
a
the
black
left when I
woman.
expected him to come to the right, like everybody else does.
The leader already left. The guy that won
And
already left.
I punted him, and I think he got into me. It was my fault.
Holy crap. P2!
I wasn't going to change lanes when you were right on my tail, Aaron.
See, Doug, that's why you don't stop driving it. Right there. Oh!
I thought you had too much momentum to do that.
Why is this all here? Oh, this gone. That gone. I have so many fucking goddamn. I gotta go through and like really
I gotta go see that.
trim
replay.
down some of the shit I have here for setups
Turn
in
off
each one of these
traction
cars.
control.
I have so many old setups in cars.
Rear traction control. And front
Thank
traction
you
control.
very much, guys.
Get out of the car. Hurry up before you.
I gotta go up 10x. I'm just doing a little launch control.
What track is this?
Didn't have my mic on tape, but yeah, good racing. That was good battle.
I'm going away.
Oh my god.
Okay. There we
What
go.
even happened?
Start having,
I don't know, I'm gonna go back and watch it
I'm
right
checking
now.
right now because I don't know what that was, but it was 4
Yeah.
cars.
Oh, good. That was,
Sitting
yeah,
there.
good enough.
Oh, Johnny Mitchell says she's joining Neil Young and removing her music off of Spotify over lies that other casters people are over Rogan, I guess. Who
Jesus.
cares? Who the hell is she? I don't even know who she is.
Okay, so look, there was 5 cars that wrecked during that. There was 5 cars. So it was an LMP. It was the 19. He said it was his fault. He went around the outside
ran
of the
into
Ford.
him.
Yeah, he kind of. Yeah, he
The
kinda
guy never
ran it,
made
yeah.
like any effort to, like he was going to go to the right. He stayed left for him. So that was
And then
on
the
that
LMP
LMP.
2 or the LMP 1 got involved. And look at me coming. We're 4 wide. I shoot
and
the guy out,
then-
hit that guy, keep digging, go.
Alright, so I'm hopping into the
It would have been
Ferrari
so
now.
clean,
I
Doug,
have
if
an
I could have
older
shot
spa
like
set up,
past that.
but I think it should work.
If I could have shot
Yeah,
past
and then the
Ford.
second place guy got
I
spun
know.
by that.
Well, watch me come in. Watch when I come in there.
Like in an ACC, I'm good at spa with a Ferrari, but I'm not.
His wing was so messed
Like,
up.
I
I think
did
I
a-
probably
I did
had
a
fun
test
damage. I
yesterday,
didn't have any damage that race. I just got
Between
a 10.
iRacing and ACC. Where was it?
Sorry, I moved us in here. Sorry.
All right.
But holy crap. I don't know how I what I said I wasn't going to live for it. Like I said I wasn't going to lift. And I didn't. I sent it in there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The LMP, like he just went for that. even though like that guy never made an, you know, like he was gonna move
Yeah.
over. Like he stayed right there, and then the LMP just like fucking
Which
plows into
the
him.
Ford probably, like, if it was me and I was in the Ford, I move over. Like, I kind of exit a little slower, but get over to left. But like, he just kind of stayed there. Ford probably didn't see him, but he just kind of stayed there, and it got body whacked by that guy. Then the LMP just got plowed.
And then
He got plowed in by
yeah,
the
then the
Porsche.
other one comes around at the end and hits him again because the guy didn't have enough going on.
Well,
Yeah,
I
the
think
Porsche got
dude-
wrecked. Yeah.
I think the slow guy in front was just trying to give him the right side because that's like the preferred line to enter the corner, obviously.
Yeah, I mean he,
Yeah.
you know, he was, yeah, he would have expected that car to be on the right, but he stayed left for that LMP. But you know, then again,
Oh my
and it,
god! And then I just come in. Wow. I saw it on the relative. Like, I saw the guy was in it, so I didn't lift. I just sent it. I mean, I wasn't gonna lift. I didn't back out. I knew if I backed out, it was gonna be too much. But I just sent it.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.
All right.
all right, man, see you, bud.
Oh my god, that
Here
was.
comes Cave. Come on, Cave.
Don't back out. Don't back out. Don't lift. Don't lift. Don't lift. I can stream my pedal. Like, look at my pedal. Here, hold on. Like, my pedal was. I mean, it lifted for a second. I'm not saying it was wide open, but I mean, I made the corner and it was go time from then. Like, right here. I still ain't checking up. I see the normal braking point. I get to it. I brake, brake, brake. I'm back wide open. Go, 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 go. Shoot the gun. Shoot the gun. I mean, this is what I saw. From my point of view. I mean, you can't see crap, but I just saw this. Didn't know where they were going to be. Saw the gap, hoping the LMP was going to go faster. Shoot through here, go.
On your screen, you didn't even really hit him.
I know. Well, yeah, what you say. It kind of, you can tell.
Netcode.
But it netcoded more than anything. Which, I was clear. Like, it was a good, wish it didn't netcode, but I only got a 10x that race. With a 4x right at the end. So, pretty a 6x. Which...
Well, you gained 15 I rating, and you lost 0.13 safety.
0.13?
0.13.
Ah, that's fine. I'm fine with it. Yeah, he just pulls over. He spun out and just get it to you.
The leader had a 1x. You had a 10. Third place had a 6.
Yeah, well, for my first race, that's not bad. I had fun with that.
No, you did good.
That was the first time I ever seen, like, the Fords run, too. I've never seen the Ford GT. What's the interior of that?
Cool.
So jump back up here.
Well, that thing's actually kind of cool. Like, that thing's actually...
Yeah, those things look cool. The wide body and the big, like, mirrors.
Yeah. Like, I like the way that the Ford looks. Like, best looking GTE, I think, is the Ford. Like, supercar, I really like the Ford GT a lot. Like, I don't know, the Porsche, there's just a lot of them, so I guess I don't, wow, there's a lot of them. I don't like the Ferrari just because we ran it, I guess. I really don't, wow, there was a lot of the freaking Ferraris and stuff, but.
The front of them, the AMG, I think looks cool, though.
Yeah, I like the Mercedes. I like the look of the Mercedes, and I don't mind the look of the BMW. Like, that was, I actually really do like that, but what was lap 13? I remembered lap 13, let's see. Lap 13. Had a cool pass on the
You
guy.
know, it was something exciting.
Yeah. I was forced myself to remember it.
Nice.
Oh, it's right here. Watch this move. So you see what's coming up. Shoot the gap. You know,
Oh, yeah, I remember. I saw that.
this guy. Ooh, he had a cooler move. He had a cooler move.
Yeah, he actually took a 3-1.
Like, he took a
We were
3.
just